something. Who am I? Team All Gamers 6969 is here to talk to you about this subject matter. This is going to be a hard one, though. I could fail miserably at this. I could totally succeed. But one thing is for sure, I will have both sides upset to a certain degree. Creationists and evolutionists. Let me get Davey over here to group real quick. But yeah, why they can coexist? It's just sickening. It's heartbreaking. It breaks my heart that humans will find anything to divide themselves from one another. It's heartbreaking. It breaks my heart. I want to go out and be able to suggest something. I have to think twice about it because I might offend somebody because they think the viewpoints can't coexist. And I'm about to try to destroy that. So I was while at work doing my rounds, getting inspections done and all the good stuff, trying to talk to a guy I always talk to. Gotta fix that. Oh yeah, I cannot be talking to you guys right now, but streaming, talking important matters. No, nothing nobody wants to hear about. So while at work one day this week, try to convince one of the tenants in the building, you should watch the cosmos. You should watch the cosmos. And my dumbass tells him, oh yeah, they came up with the age of the earth. And it completely triggered this man. I get it. I get it. I get it. I fucking get it. And I forget the conclusion they came to, but it was around some billions of years, or millions, because I forget. And the guy immediately said, well, that's the difference between creationism and evolution. I was like, what are you talking about? I just want you to watch a TV show. Broaden your horizons just a little bit. Just a little bit. And then I went on to talk and ask him what he thinks time is. And here's the juicy bits. Here's where it gets really good. Now, I don't know if anybody here has watched Interstellar. That would be the perfect place for you to go and start to understand, fully realize why I think the way I do about all this stuff. So, we are humans. We are humans. We have evolved to live, to breathe, to be able to work out and enjoy this atmosphere, kick out the sicknesses that it throws at us. We evolved for all of that here. Not at the center of whatever, not at the edge of the universe, but this planet. Not even the whole solar system, this only planet. Only this planet, not even the galaxy. So, time is relative, right? He wants to bring up the fact that creationists believe in time, the time it took for all this to form, and evolutionists want to say, oh, but we understand time this way. but we're not higher level beings. Now, I am not going to say there is some universal fairy out there that's placing code and making us all love this little simulation we call life, or whatever the heck it might be. I don't know. I don't even know how to begin to even define it without pissing people off. All I'm going to say, though, all I'll say is we experience time as our solar system allows us to. We have our 24-hour days on this planet. And we all know that that's not the case for all the other planets in our solar system as we perceive time. And we're what now? We're what? What are we? Three-dimensional? Okay, so it gets even higher than that, right? Supposedly. And that's why it just bugs me that these people just like, oh, the difference is between us, all flawed thinking. It's all flawed. It's one's based on faith, another one's based on evidence of the physical world. We don't even understand what dark matter is aside from the point. What's time for something outside our solar system? What's time for the neighboring solar system? All right? Yeah, it might be hard to follow me. What is time for something outside the universe? Now, you can't answer that because you just don't know. And this is why both of them have so much in common. Time is relative. One wants to say a higher being created all this in what he called a few days, something, whatever. Another one wants to say, oh, no, no, no. Oh, no, it took billions of years. But it's all relative to where you are in the universe. So therefore, the argument of time that we're so glad to use for everything we understand is complete bullshit because we're mortals. We shouldn't let that divide us. We don't understand everything. We can't even figure out everything that's in our oceans. And yet here we are trying to divide ourselves over something we can't even comprehend. And it sickens me, and it makes me disgusted, and it makes me get on the mic and try to talk to all of you. Time is a lot of stuff to a lot of people. Some say it's an illusion. Others want to say time never started until man inherited sin. But I'll tell you what, you have it recorded as to when your kids were born. You have it recorded when you reached 6 foot. You have it recorded when you did your first slam dunk. All an illusion. It's a relevant illusion. We don't understand anything. We use our ability to comprehend, to place labels everywhere, and thusly we use those labels to also distance ourselves from one another. And that's sick, disgusting, and we're pathetic excuses of being. You know what we actually are? Big Bang matter. We all come from the same origins, and it needs to stop. It's pathetic. I'm made of the same material you are. The whole universe is made of the same material you are. And we're all restricted to 3 dimensions. We're within the constraints of time. We have no idea what lives on a higher level. We couldn't even fathom it. And here we are. I can't watch the cosmos because I'm a creationist. I can't read anything that I might disagree with. I can't watch it. It's sad. It's pathetic. And if this destroys you and angers you, just go away. Please go. I guarantee you, if I was to try to talk to you in person about this, you wouldn't let me have 5 minutes of my talking points. So here I am forcing it down your throat. Also, while telling you, go away if you don't like it. Because this is not good. None of this is good. It's not good. I want to be able to tell the people I care for about something and they want to immediately bring up an argument. Like, you have time for that. Why do you have time to just argue and talk over people? Like, come on, dude. I came to you trying to bring you a 30-second sentence. And you interrupt me 10 seconds in to give me 5 minutes of bullshit. No, creationism and evolution are one and the same. They'll always be able to be. But we can't have that. Why? We're baser animals. We have no idea what time is outside our solar system. That's not true. We're able to spectate and see what's out in the universe and come to conclusions, mathematics and stuff like that. But we will never fully understand until we visit it. So we have really a slight clue, but no real clue. And that is faith. Just like creationism is. So it's one and the same. I'm sorry. It's one and the same. Like I said, I might fail at this. It's a for fun channel. Live broadcast. I don't have time to edit and do all that beautiful stuff you rich folk do. It's all one and the same. We got to stop trying to use this stuff to divide us. It's pathetic. We're pathetic. We need to stop doing that. It's just, it reaches no goal. It reaches no goal other than to divide us. And that breaks my heart. Because I just want to be able to tell people, hey, you know, there's this thing out there. And they're like, oh, no, it's what I believe in. Well, that's a baser instinct. You can't reach above yourself and reach higher levels of existence to let your friends let you in on something. You just turn it down. You just turn it down, say, I have no time, no need. Which is fine in and of itself, but it broke my heart. It broke my heart. Creationism and evolution, it's all flawed thinking. It's not absolute. It just isn't. I mean, it's all based on a little pocket of reality, actuality, existence, our cosmos. All of it. You can't reach out and look at Pluto and say, hey, you know, if the sin's there. No, what sins? It's all here. It's all here. It's all here. It's all us. And I'm not religious, and that might piss all of you off, and I don't care. That's, you know, like I said, you can go away. Find out who I am, you can just ignore me. You can do that for yourself. Sorry, but I'm not sorry. But stop trying to divide each other over the most petty of bullshit. Time is a relative factor. Therefore, a higher being would look at 4 days as maybe even a billion years. It's a possibility. You cannot take that idea and that theory away. Disprove it. Come onto my channel and disprove that. Disprove that a 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th. I forget how high it goes, but I'll stop at 11th dimension being. Disprove time is exactly what it is for us as it is for him. But I won't even wait for you. I'm just going to tell you. I'm just going to tell you that 11th dimension being, he will look at time as you do your favorite shows. Honey, I got to pause that. Okay, put it on hold. Put it on hold. Now, for this being that's 11th dimensional, he'd be able to pause it, write in some code, put in some stuff, save your life, perform miracles, all this stuff. I'm not saying it's real. I'm not saying that this is an absolute. I'm just saying that we are three-dimensional. We're not at that point. And we need to stop trying to use all these stupid talking points to distance ourselves from one another. We have so much in common in so many ways. And it's pathetic. All you want to do is talk over each other and tear them down and break down their way of thinking so you can feel safer in your own little ways. And what do you gain by that? What do you gain? Saving your little small world? Dominating somebody? Destroying someone's soul? Destroying what they believe? No, there's ways for us to figure out we have much in common in many beliefs. I mean, look at all the religions that are out there. Why are they so common? Why do they take from each other's? Why do they take the ideas from each other? You go back in history, and there's not much different from all that has existed as far as religion go. But I'm an agnostic, just trying to make sense of it all. Not stuck in my way of thinking. I'm always changing that. And I'm a dick. I'm an asshole. I'm a douchebag. I'll say some stupid shit over and over again because I don't know better. But there are ways for us to find everything we have in common, everything that we can agree upon, if we took the time to shut the fuck up and find it. But we can't do that. We can't do that. We're arrogant. We're narcissistic. We are terrible people. We are terrible people. Treat each other how we don't want to be treated just to prove a point that's non-existent. So time is relevant, folks. Time for me and you is not what time is for a higher level being. And I guess that's the point I have to make. If God exists, he would be able to, because he's outside the constraints of time, be able to see the past, future, and all of it, because he's not part of this universe. He would have created it, right? So stop trying to use the stupid arguments to distance everybody from one another. Watch the cosmos. Neil deGrasse Tyson is a brilliant black man. A brilliant black man. Heroic black man. And there's black people who despise him. We got to do it for one another. We have to do this for one another. To try to say otherwise is to be against your own kind, which is yourself, because the stars gave birth to you. Like literally, if the Big Bang is the thing, you know, there weren't humans during it. There were star stuff, which we're all made of. So technically, when people believed in sun gods and all that, they were actually onto something, because a sun gave birth to you, pushed out that material, that matter, to give birth to you. And you're over here like, oh no, not me, not me, not I was always a human. Were you? Prove it. We see the death of stars in our sky all the dang time. All the dang time. So long ago, we only see the pictures of their death because their light has barely reached us. And that can go into 1,000 different things about ancient civilizations that lived billions, hundreds of billions of years before us. There's no proof of that because we only see the fucking light of the stars that destroyed them. And I'm not saying it's the truth. I'm just saying it's a possibility. We need to stop using bullshit to try to distance us and divide us. It's happening. We're divided. We are shit. Need to stop acting like we're not. Need to wake up. I don't know. Bathe in the bullshit that we are. Realize what it is. take what we know and try to make our lives better. Watch Cosmos do it. That's it for me. Thanks for watching.